I'm going to show you a variation I like to use to the half kneeling stance when I really want to challenge hip rotation. So the half kneeling posture is the one I'm demonstrating right here, and one of the things we can do to make it more challenging once somebody's pretty confident here is we can walk the leg over. So as we walk the leg over, one of the things that we've done is we've made it harder for certain muscles of the hip to resist rotation. And as we work on that, it's almost like an isometric exercise for the hip, and it actually what we find is it improves hip stability and hip rotation as well. So once somebody's competent here, and for those of you who are trying this at home, you might already feel like you have a few drinks, so you want to go ahead and stop. But what we can do is we can actually grab a weight to make it a little bit more challenging and hold it at our side in a suitcase or a farmer hold. And I usually like to do this for about 30-second intervals and just kind of see how somebody holds up to the time. Once they're pretty confident here, one of the progressions you can use is you can actually bring that weight up. And as we bring that weight up, we're actually raising our center of mass, and it creates a unique challenge for our posture and our coordination. So I'll show you both a front rack hold here, or like a waiter's carry, and you can also go up overhead in a Statue of Liberty or overhead hold. Okay? And so one of the things that we can do with this drill is we can use it as both an assessment and or a corrective, depending on how we use the information we glean from the activity. So for instance, if we were really strong on the right and we have a really hard time on the left, then that tells us something about how our left side is performing compared to our right. Maybe we're really good when the weight's at our side, but as it comes up overhead, we really have a challenge. So one of the things you want to look for is kind of symmetry or balance between these positions. You want to make sure that you can hold a similar position on each side, and if you can't, it's something you really want to address. Now, for those of you who are able to make it through these six positions, with the weight in the right hand and the left hand, and both these at the side and front rack and overhead, what you can do from there, if you want a unique challenge, is you can see my video on the chop and lift and the half kneeling stance with hip rotation. That'd be a natural progression to go through to really give yourself kind of the next level challenge. So this is the 6-point carry, half kneeling with hip rotation.